Hi, I'm Sara Levin, the Artful Inker, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to create a Floral Frames birthday card together that I have in my head. Now when we're through with the video, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, hop over to theartfulinker.com and purchase today's supplies, and then you'll want to click some of the links in the blog post because there are other Creating Kindness design team members who also have videos for you for birthday cards today. So let's turn this camera over and get started with the creative fun. For this card, I'll be using the Floral Frames stamp set, the Well Said stamp set, the rectangle stitched framelits. You can find a chart with sizes for these on my blog. The well-written framelits, they're 14 words and accessories. You can find a tip for using these on my blog, which will extend their use. We'll use the coordinating foliage framelits that go with the Floral Frame stamp set. And we're going to be using the rose trellis framelits as well. So this is not a simple stamping card, as you can tell from all of these pieces. It's for those of us who like lots of different things to add to our card. So you're going to start with a thick whisper white base, and then don't go anywhere with that. Then we're going to do just a little bit of stamping. As I said, I have not assembled this card. We're working with an idea that I have in my head. So there's this little tiny foliage image, and I'm going to stamp it a few times up in this corner, and then because it's easier, I'm going to flip this around and stamp in this corner. Now let's put this out of the way. And then I have, let's see what we want to do next. Then let me grab some leaves that I have die cut. These are cut with the foliage frames. And I've got another set of those that I want. And let's see, here's what I'm going to do. So this is a single die cut from the foliage frames, and I've cut it in half, and I'm going to place it up here and down in the corners. Let me get my central panel that I have already stamped and die cut. I cut it with the rectangle stitched framelits and stamped this central image from Floral Frames. And I just want to slide those in far enough. Okay, so that's where they're going to go. We don't want those edges to show. So let's put some adhesive. I like multi-purpose liquid glue. And I'm just going to lay that down gently and then pop this right back on here so that, again, I don't want those cut edges to show. I think I just shifted that. One of the beauties of the multi-purpose glue is you have a few seconds to shift things around. Okay, and lay this back down. Okay, and we're going to press that in place. And then I have stamped and die cut these little flower clusters. There's a 2 and 3 flower cluster. And again, my multi-purpose glue, I'm going to stick that down in this corner. And angle it a little bit so that you can see that third flower. And then, let's see, I think I want this one up here, right up at the very top. Now I used the rose trellis die, one of them, and I cut the long piece. Let me grab that back out here so that you can have a visual. It's this long, but I cut the center out of it. And we're just going to use the edges because it's going to peek out from my layer. So let's stick this here. And same thing, get some adhesive on this. And it's good if I line these up. Okay. Now, I think I'm ready for dimensionals on this piece. I did a test stamp on the back of this. And of course, you know, paper has two sides, so if you don't have what you like on one side, you can flip it over and use the other. No one but you is ever going to know. Okay. That's not centered. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now let's go with these guys. Put a little glue. I don't worry about having every bit of my leaf stuck down. I like the looser feel. And I'm just going to have these go up into this corner. And I want a little bit of overlap. And I've got another pair that I'm going to put down in this opposite corner that I'm trying not to mangle here. And again, there doesn't have to be glue over every bit of everything. That little bit of loose look when you're finished adds to the design. Okay. And then let's see. I've got some little vellum fronds here. And another kind of little leaf. Let's pull those in and put them here where I can keep an eye on them. And then I've got some more of those flowers, and I colored them with my dark and light Flirty Flamingo Stampin' Blends. And I have a label here. I'm going to put that on dimensionals. The label is from the Foliage Frames Coordinating Framelits. Okay, I'm just going to set it there gently because I think I'm going to tuck these little bits down in. And again, I like to layer them up in my hand and then put them all in as one piece. So okay. Oops, don't need that. And we're going to stick these kind of over here. Okay. And then, of course, I often work on the diagonal, so we're going to add these in the opposite diagonal edge. Let's grab that and add a little bit of adhesive. And again, you're not looking to hit every leaf. Oh. may have to put some glue further up since that tore, but that's okay. This still works. Okay, and we're coming in under this edge. Okay, now I'm going to think this is going to be on a dimensional. Yes. Okay. And add some, you can see the blends bleed through. That's normal. So keeping that in mind, the blends things colored with the blends can never be the only layer. Okay, and then we'll add this to, let me find a mini. These aren't as large. And stick these down here. Okay. And then we're not quite done. Let me set this aside. We need a sentiment. And since this is a birthday card hop that this is for, it needs to be a birthday sentiment. So I have set up one of the words from the Well Said stamp set. And I'm going to ink that in smoky slate. And let's close this up on my tag. Okay, and we'll just pop this out of here. So my die cut tag is from the Rose Trellis Framelits. Okay, so dimensionals on the back of this. You can never have enough dimensionals kind of gal. Okay, and it just says birthday, and it might be nice if we said happy birthday. Let me adjust this just a smidge. Okay, and then I have a happy that I've cut from silver foil paper using the well-written framelits, and I'm going to adhere it using one of the multi-purpose adhesive sheets, and I love that for die cuts. So we're just going to pop that in there and then pull that off. It is tacky now on the back, and pop that right here, and there we are. So thanks for stopping by today. This was Sara Levin, The Artful Inker. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and then hop on over to my blog, theartfulinker.com, where you can find all the supplies for today's creation and links to other Creating Kindness design team member videos for birthday cards. Have a great day. Bye.